This is our news outlook at 1. My name is Caroline Mogure. Remember, you can find this and more other stories on our social media platforms. Facebook, we are Tandao TV Kenya. Twitter, Instagram, Tandao TV Kenya. And kindly don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, that is Tandao TV Kenya. Kenyans have been cautioned by the president against incitement from opposition allies to stage demonstration. He says the demonstrations are not going to provide a rational solution for the high cost of living, as a reporter Titus Maloba now reports.
The president reiterated that the planned protests are uncalled for and they do not offer a workable answer to the high cost of living that Kenyans are now facing.
Hata saa zingine mkitukosoa hapa na pale hakuna matatizo. Bora iwe ni lengo ya kusaidia mambo yawe mazuri zaidi, sio kuharibu.
The opposition calls for a lower cost of living, which was criticized by the head of state during a church service in Kajiado County because they were made without a clear knowledge of how to handle the problem given the country's economic future. The president urges Kenyans to assume any persuasion from opposition allies, Kenyans who have different views concerning his government.
Mashamba tukipita hapo tunashukuru rais kwa kazi nzuri kwa kukumbuka kutoa kwa mbolea kwa 3,500. Hilo jambo limenifurahisha. Mambo ya ujenzi wa nyumba hapo nikiona wanasema kwamba wataleta ajira kwa vijana, na hii Kenya hakuna ukweli. Utaona kwamba hii kazi itakapofika ni watu wadosi wenye pesa wenye wanajiweza ndio watatoa hii kandarasi.
Mimi naona iko sawa kwa sababu
Barzenu kama mimi naitwa mkatazi
kama anajaribu yani kuingiza nani kusaidia mahali ili kulipa deni ya Kenya ambayo tunayo. So tukishamaliza deni
he says the opposition fails to provide a rational explanation to counter high cost of living, while he adds that whereas the government drafted a good plan to solve the situation at hand, the opposition doesn't have knowledge about the cost of living and therefore should give the government ample time to accomplish its promises. After the finance bill of 2023 being passed in parliament, the opposition leader is expected to resume the anti-governmental demonstration. Kenyans have been struggling with the cost of living for almost 3 years since COVID-19 struck, but the president has assured Kenyans that there are plans to reduce the cost of living. Later last week, the Azimio coalition threatened to opt for demonstration if the government failed to adhere to Kenyans' demand. Na Kenya leader Martha Karua announced a public meeting with the mass at Kamkunji ground to discuss the way forward after the finance bill was passed in parliament. The opposition want the government to reduce the cost of living, withdraw the finance bill, reduce imposition of more taxes on Kenyans, and find a way to curb corruption. Reporting for News Outlook Tandao TV, my name is Titus Maloba.